live to catch up, and then I will do another intro. Hopefully it works out that way. I've been noticing that the beginning of the video is kind of weird because it cuts in at a weird place. Let me know if you can hear me. Hello, hello. Welcome. My name is Stephanie. Thank you for coming to my channel. I like to say that I am filming and broadcasting from Camp Terra, which is Earth School, right? It's just something that I came up with that I'm calling this lovely planet that we're on. Well, I didn't make up the name Terra, but Camp Terra, it's like, you know, like we're all at camp and we're all bunkmates and we're trying to figure out all of our soul lessons. So welcome. Thank you for being here. If you're watching on the replay, I will have timestamps. And thank you for being here if you're live or replay. Hi, Queen of Swords. How are you? I hope you had a good weekend. I slept really weird and I can hardly move my neck, and I almost didn't come on today, but I really wanted to. So that's another quick update. Tomorrow, Tuesdays, I'm not going to do live. I'm going to film it instead tomorrow, so it should come out on Wednesday, just because my neck is just killing me. That's why I'm using a straw today to drink out of my cup. But anyway, let's get started on this. All of the signs readings. I have never done one of these before, so wish me the best of luck. And we're going to be looking at, so it's like your current energy surrounding like stability. So it'd be like your resources, financial stuff, mental, which would be like thought and communication, spiritual or energetically, right? And then emotionally, so relationship wise and things like that. So let me try not to get this in my cup. Welcome in, Archangel Metatron. And all of our guides, angels, galactic family of the highest good who want to come through and help today deliver these messages. Okay. So I've already pre-shuffled my Starseed Oracle. We're just going to go through for each sign. I'm going to start with the fire signs. I'm going to start with Aries. And so we'll just start with this here, the void. It says, stop, embrace winter and the great cosmic womb. So for Aries, something big is in the works right now. It may seem like you're in the darkness, in the shadow, and nothing's happening, but there are things working behind the scenes for you. So let's see what your tarot says. And then I have Universe Has Your Back for advice after that. So I'm going to I'm just going to pull all these cards out and we'll see what comes up. Okay, Aries. What is it looking like for Aries? Current energy and all of their things. Aries. Thank you for being here and for your patience while I try something new here. Okay. So it's 4. Yeah. Okay, so Aries, when it comes to stability right now, you're getting, okay, so you have the Judgment, 7 of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like when it comes to your resources and finances, you're wondering if the choice and decision you made was the right choice when it comes to something to do with your finances or anything material, right? There's some judgment on seeds that were planted. And with this Page of Pentacles here, he's throwing all of these plates out onto the floor. And it's almost like you want to go into a little bit of a self-sabotage. Yeah, I'm feeling like self-sabotage energy with this. Like you're in judgment about a decision that you made about something financial, or even work related, because the Seven of Pentacles is in the middle here, and it feels like what you really need to do is have patience right now. And I do think it will work out for you eventually, but right now it's looking like it's just going to take maybe longer than you expected, and you're feeling nervous about that. Okay. But just patience right now when it comes to finances is what I'm seeing. Okay. Mental. So thought and communication. Thought and communication. You have the Tower coming up. The Tower and the Ace of Cups about thought. Tower, Ace of Cups, and the Star. So I feel like you've been recently shocked by something. There's been a shock, and it could have something to do with emotions, right? So what you're trying to do right now is kind of pull your energy back and fill your own cup and do some healing right now when it comes to your mental state or your communications with others. So there might have been a conversation that was shocking to you, didn't go well, and has caused you to kind of pull back your energy, and work on the self, work on healing. Okay. Let's do energetically, spiritually, spiritually. You've got Six of Cups, Seven of Swords, and Justice. So energetically, I'm feeling like you're wanting revenge for something that happened in the past. Like somebody, either that or you're seeing somebody get like justice for something that was done to you like a while ago or in your past. Because I'm seeing like the Six of Cups and the Seven of Swords together to me is giving me like somebody lied to you or did you really wrong in the past. And you're going to see them get their justice, like they're finally going to get their justice for something. So that's coming up right now. So I feel like you're going to witness karma being served or something. Okay. Um, that's interesting. Okay, and then heart, relationships. Woo. Okay. So we have the Eight of Cups and the Five of Cups with the Two of Cups. So in the relationship department, there is some turbulence. Um, there's this regret and a walking away. Um, a walking away feeling, a sadness, but the Two of Cups is coming up in, kind of like what you're coming into. So there's going to be a recovery of this emotional upheaval right now, but I feel like you've walked away from somebody, um, or an emotional state or something, and you're feeling regretful about it. You're not sure if you made the right choice. And the Two of Cups is coming up with assurance that you did make the right choice because there's something better and more fulfilling for you coming in. Okay, so with the Eight of Cups, it was like something wasn't working about this relationship and situation. It kind of maybe always kept you in negativity, looking at what isn't working. And you finally walked away from that, which is going to leave open a new situation for love to come in for you. Okay, so let's get one of these. Universe has your back for advice for Aries. Aries advice, please. Ooh. Okay, so we're getting, I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. Yeah, that's this emotional situation, like the fear and the walking away, um, is something that you've chosen to do, and you get to choose again, you get to go again. So I feel like this might be what's connected to your mindset right now as well with the Tower, um, being something shocking having to do with your emotions that you're trying to heal from right now, okay? So it's saying you will have a chance to start again, to try again. I think you will see this person like kind of have their karma served. It will be served. Um, so keep moving. Even the fear with the work, with the judgment on your financial or material situation, you can choose again, you can choose love and patience, right? Because some choice you made is going to work out for you. It will. You just need to give it a little bit more time. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So that was Aries. Like I said, I will have timestamps at the end. So let's move to Leo. Okay, Spirit, what's Leo working with? Please. What is Leo working with? Leo energy. Okay, Leo. Okay. Okay. Leo, financial, material wise, there is an opportunity that you're overlooking. We have the King of Pentacles with the Four of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. There's something extremely rewarding that's going to set you up for financial independence, like completely everything, right? And I feel like you're overlooking that right now. There's something about it that you're not sure of. Um, you're not ready. There's an opportunity or an offer. So we have the Four of Cups. Um, that's going to set you up. You already are doing well because you have the King of Pentacles. You're the King of Pentacles. So maybe you think like, oh, I could just coast, right? But there's something else that's being offered that would be good for you to take because it's going to bump you up like to the next level with your everything, kind of getting everything all put together. Okay. So be looking out for that. Pay attention to offers, your intuition, what you're thinking about when it comes to things coming up for you. I forgot to do starseed, so let's do that. Jump in, Andromedan energy, adventure, and say yes to change. There's something coming in for you, Leo. Okay, and I think it is mostly financial or business related, a material thing. Okay, so think about what that means for you. How does that resonate? Okay, so that was your resources. So thought and communication. Thought and communication. We have Two of Wands, the Lovers, and the Star. So you're like really needing to make a choice right now. Thought and communication. There could be, oh, you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking this is like communication between two people, okay? And it's kind of like we don't know which way to go, and we're kind of stuck right now in a negotiation. And one of the people in the situation wants to be the star, wants to be the one that makes the decision. Okay, and I'm feeling like that's you, okay, because this is your reading. So there's like this stuck energy right now when it comes to making a decision. So there's a need to maybe negotiate and get on the same page when it comes to your thoughts right now and your communication with others. Okay, energetically, Five of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Hanged Man. Five of Swords, Hierophant. What was this one for? Oh, spirituality. So we have the spirituality card here with the Hierophant. There's some kind of conflicting information or conflicting energy when it comes to your spiritual situation right now, and you have the Hanged Man, so you're kind of feeling stuck. I feel like you yeah, there's that stuck energy with the Two of Wands. You're kind of sitting back, not taking an offer. There's kind of like this idea where, with these last few things, you're kind of just wanting to hang around and chill right now. But there's conflicting information. There's got the Five of Swords. I'll show you. I'm hearing too many cooks in the kitchen. Too many cooks in the kitchen. There's a need for you to just maybe change your perspective on something, okay? And listen to your perspective, not so much what everybody else thinks about your own energy, where you're going, your own spiritual path, okay? Um, yeah, because it's almost like too much information is making you feel stuck. There's a lot of stuck energy here, and then the need to make decisions when it comes to your money, your communication, and your spiritual energy here. There's a need to make a decision, maybe by seeing something from a different perspective. Okay, and then when it comes to the heart and emotions, um, we have the Emperor and the Eight of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, planting seeds, seeds planted. There's this Emperor. Oh, it's like a new situation. Okay, I'm feeling like there's a new situation for some of you that you're not sure. You're not sure if it's going to be emotionally fulfilling for you right now. So you're kind of not sure, like, should I stay, should I go? Energy, I'm feeling like. Because the Page of Pentacles is coming up as like something new, something that you're learning, right? So maybe just don't try to move too quickly with this energy. So whether or not you're new to the situation or this is somebody who you've been with for a while and been talking to or whatever, you're in a relationship with, whatever, moving to the next step, moving on might be something that is going to take a little bit of time or is something that should be thought about, okay? Make sure that you have a good stable, make sure you have a good stable foundation with this relationship before you move forward to the next level, whatever that means for you, okay? So I feel like right now you're kind of in a research mode. When it comes to most of your life, you're kind of maybe evaluating, you're thinking things over. You might be feeling stuck a little bit. So let's see what kind of energy we can get for that. So for Leo, what is the energy or the advice that we can get for Leo friends? Might be feeling stuck. Wow, we've got 3 cards. Okay, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. So trusting the universe more, I feel like there's a lot of fear of moving forward and making decisions right now. having to do with fear. I choose love no matter what. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So I feel like that's where you're at right now. There needs to be a perspective switch. There might be a lot of fear that's keeping you suspended right now in most of the areas of your life, Leo. Okay. Thank you, Leo, for being here. And now we're going to move to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What do we got? Okay, I'll shuffle, and then I want the starseed message first. Okay, so Sagittarius energy. So Sagittarius. Oh. Okay. And you've got, I remember, soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So remembering something. Maybe remembering your plan, maybe remembering why you're here, maybe remembering also that you have the choice, you have free will. Okay. All right, let's look at this. So coming up right now for you, Sagittarius, there's a lot of pessimism when it comes to finances. Okay. Financial, material wise, pessimism, and looking at what didn't work based on the past. Okay. Because we have the Nine of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Death card. This is like screaming to me fear of change. Okay, when it comes to material or financial matters, maybe when it comes to, work or however that resonates for you. Okay. Nightmare thoughts, worrying, also thinking that something's not going to work out. Okay. And it's all just coming from a fear of change based on something that didn't work in the past, based on something from the past. So try to just focus on what you want to see rather than what didn't work. What is working? There's still two cups that are up. Focus on those and move forward. And allow this change. You're going to have to sacrifice something in order to get what you want, monetarily or material wise. You're going to have to move forward somehow by leaving something behind. Okay. Mental thought and communication. So in the mind, we've got Four of Wands, Seven of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Seven of Cups. Thought and communication. I feel like is there a lot of thought and communication right now, Sagittarius, for some of you about moving home or doing some kind of renovation, but that's like making you very confused with the Seven of Cups. Okay. That could have something to do too with your material stuff that we just went over. There's something that needs to be done about the home or you want to do around the home. But there's a lot of illusion around that. There's a lot of confusion even. And the need here is just to take things one step at a time, get all of your ducks in a row and learn everything you can about what it is that you need to do. because you have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So just go slow. This may be a new suggestion. Move slowly and take your time to learn what it is. That way you can squash this confusion. Okay. Okay. When it comes to energetic, okay. Energetically, you have the Seven of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Lovers. So you're defending yourself, you're feeling defensive, but energetically too, sometimes that just means you have the high ground, right? Like you have the high ground of your inner child. Like your inner child has the high ground right now. And is feeling pretty good actually, because we have the Lovers card here too. So there's like a union there with you, like your ego self, I guess, like yourself and your inner child. You've kind of reached a high ground with that energy, and it feels like, those two parts of yourself are on a good path right now. Okay. Now, emotions and heart. Emotions, like relationships with others, you've got the Three of Wands and the Moon and the Two of Swords. So, Three of Wands and the Moon. There's a calendar here, isn't it? Yeah. There's a calendar here on this Moon card. The Three of Wands makes me think, you know what I'm hearing? I don't know why. I'm hearing fish or cut bait. Sagittarius, fish or cut bait. This Three of Wands here is waiting for their ship to come in. And they're afraid that it won't ever come in. There's there's a lot of fear and hidden emotion about this relationship or situation. And the Two of Swords is coming up as a need to make a decision. So it's like it's fish or cut bait, but you know that, you understand that that's probably something you've been getting guidance on, but you don't want to make the decision because you're wearing the blindfold right now. You're kind of blocked to the whole thing. Okay. So there is a decision that needs to be made around a relationship, or emotions that we hold on to, or something, however it resonates for you when it comes to matters of the heart, that needs a decision made because it's not going to move forward any farther. Okay. And I feel like that's something you're just not ready to look at. Okay. Let's get some advice. So, Sagittarius, advice for Sagittarius. Advice. This one. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. Whatever feelings live below the triggers. So for some of you, when I was talking about that spiritual growth with your inner child, hi May, how are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. So that Seven of Wands, you might find yourself being triggered, some of you, and it's triggering your inner child. And it's time to decide to choose love. Okay, you're Scorpio. Awesome. We haven't done that one yet. We are ending Sagittarius right now. So we will do, we're going to water signs next. So give yourself permission to heal that for those of you that need to hear that, okay? All right. Thank you, Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So, Scorpio. Okay, we'll start with Scorpio for our water signs. Okay, starseed message is baby steps. Action, Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So Scorpio is being given the advice to follow your intuition before it makes sense. So when I get that, it's like leap and then you will grow wings on the way down, right? Which is very scary. That's a very scary thought, but it's kind of the way that the universe works. Because it's almost like we're creating as we're moving through, right? We're creating as we go, which is why it's that void, that empty space that we can fill. And spirit helps us with that. Okay, let me shuffle for Scorpio here. Scorpio's current energy. Okay. Scorpio. Okay. So, financially, Scorpio, you might feel stuck a little bit financially. We've got the Two of Wands. You feel stuck, but there is like maybe a thought or a feeling or an idea um, creeping up there. There's energy building for you. Okay. Um, but that energy is change because we have the Death card. So there's like a I'm like taking a deep breath here. We've got the Four of Swords at the end of that. So it's like there's a stuck energy around a decision financially. And it's letting something go. Letting something go. I don't know what that is. I'm not doing any of like the big clarification today because it would just take too much time. But there's a need to let something go or make a decision. And I'm feeling like putting something to rest, putting something to rest. So there's energy building, but you're feeling stuck right now, kind of an in between. Yeah, there's an in between energy here. I don't know how else to describe it. Almost, okay, I'm hearing stuck between a rock and a hard place. Um, but that's working its way out because we do have the Death card. Okay. When it comes to your thoughts, ooh, thoughts are really bothering you right now. We have the Moon and the Seven of Cups and the Strength card. So I feel like the thoughts are related to the finances, but it could have to do with some other things too here. There's fear because we have the Moon. There's a lot of unknowns when it comes to your thoughts right now. The Seven of Cups is coming up with that. And the Strength card. Okay, so there is a need here to gain clarity. Do some meditating. Kind of calm your mind. Your mind has a lot of fears going on. Maybe you're not sleeping well. There's a lot of illusion and fear right now. But the Strength is coming up saying you're stronger than you give yourself credit for. You're stronger than you understand. And it's time to raise your frequency, raise your vibration, is what I've been getting a lot with the Strength card. Okay. You're very strong. It's time to understand that. And maybe even for some of you, communicate that to people who you talk to on a regular basis. Maybe there's fear about too many conversations you need to have, too many emotions around a conversation. Remember that you're stronger than you think you are. Now, when it comes to where are we at? Spiritually. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we got the we got the 5 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. So you are beating yourself up right now about something. You're telling yourself a story that's not true with this 7 of Swords, okay? Kind of feeling low, self-confidence wise. This 5 of Wands is speaking to me of always noticing what others are doing and thinking and comparing. Okay, there's a lot of comparison with others in this energy I see. And it's time to stop doing that because you're amazing. And that's what that strength card is saying. Your thoughts are all over the place right now. A lot of fear, a lot of comparison, and it's going into energetics, right? It's going into your energy, and it's showing up there. So maybe stop comparing yourself to others. You are perfect just as you are. Okay, but the love stuff looks pretty good. Relationship or heart wise, we have the Sun with the 4 of Wands and the Page of Wands. Okay, so happiness and stability is what I'm seeing here with this, okay? And I'm gonna say the Page of Wands, there is a newer maybe it's a newer situation, it could be just that this person could be younger than you, somebody very attractive, somebody who is fiery and likes to do lots of different things, kind of um a go-getter energy. This feels really good. There's a lot of happiness around this situation right now. Um, so that's good. You've got a good stable ground when it comes to the relationship situation. I would say the rest of the stuff is something that could use a little bit of work right now, but the relationship looks really good. So let's get an advice card for the Scorpios. Oh, new, true. Okay, cool, May. I'm so glad I picked up on that. It looks really good. Okay, advice. Whoop. Okay. My happiness is a direct reflection of my level of faith in the universe. Oh, look at that. And earlier you had baby steps. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Okay. There's a lot of doubt here and fear when it comes to not the relationship stuff, but the rest of the like physical existence, you know, how you are in your mind and stuff like that. Um, work on the faith piece. Maybe that's what this laying something to rest is. Maybe that's what this need to meditate, get right in your mind, kind of clear it out. There's too much confusion and fear right now, okay? So just remember, follow your intuition before it makes sense and have faith that's going to work out, okay? Thank you, Scorpio. Okay. Oop, wrong deck. Okay, now let's do Cancer. Cancer. Okay, Cancer, current energy. Okay. Might be able to hear my dog. Okay. All right, Cancer, let's get one of these starseed cards. Starkeeper, cosmic ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. Okay, Cancers, it might be time to stay a little bit or get a little bit grounded right now. She might be feeling kind of floaty. Just try and think about, roots coming out of your feet. All right, let's look at, okay, Cancer, really good right now financially. You've got the Eight of Pentacles, so you're really putting work into something. You've been working really hard, and it's paying off because you've got the King of Pentacles. So you're showing up as the King of Pentacles right now. You're steady Eddie. You are reliable. The money is reliable. Based on the amount of work that you've put into something. Okay, you've been dedicated to your work. Now, this could be financial or material, however it works for you. We're talking about earth-based things, okay? Tangible stuff. So whatever you've been putting your work toward, it's paying off. And you are going to be successful if you aren't already seeing like the fruits of this labor, because you have the Six of Wands. So this is victory. This is public recognition too. So I don't know, you could be working for yourself with the King of Pentacles. And this is, people noticing and having clients to work with or customers, okay? But that's looking really good right now. That's going to start showing up if it hasn't already for you, Cancer, okay? Yeah, victory and success financially. Okay, let's look at mental. Okay. Okay. So you're healing mentally right now, and mentally, I wanted to say emotionally, but mentally, you are healing. You have the Star and the Five of Pentacles. So you are working on healing right now this lack mentality when it comes to your confidence. So you may have been feeling kind of low, kind of less than, but you're healing that. You have the Page of Cups coming out too. So you are needing to pour into yourself right now, some self-love. Thoughts and communication. Thoughts and communication. I feel like you're letting up a little bit you're giving yourself a break. Okay? And I know Cancer can be pretty emotional. I feel like we're giving ourselves a break right now mentally, and maybe not feeling like we've done something wrong, like we're constantly, what's the word I'm looking for? Cancer has a tendency to beat themselves up. And I feel like you're letting up a little bit on that right now, focusing more on healing. Okay. So when it comes to energetic or spiritually, we've got the Three of Swords, the Death card, and the Wheel of Fortune. So energetically, there is a release. There's a release of pain and being like, okay, that's not going to hold me back. I'm moving forward. I understand that, whatever happened in the past happened, and I'm moving on. Um, yeah, that Three of Swords was painful, right? It caused something to fall away, but you're realizing now, maybe with some help from your spirit team, or maybe it's just been enough time, you're realizing that everything that happened in that situation happened as it was supposed to, so that you could kind of be in the place that you are now. So you're moving forward. Okay, and relationship-wise, okay, we have the Page of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Three of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Three of Pentacles. I feel like for some of you, there is somebody coming in or somebody there, like that's new, but you don't see them. You're not interested. It's almost like, I'm getting for some of you, this could be a friend or something. And there's just not interest. And the Three of Pentacles is coming up with that too. It's almost like this is a person in your friend group, maybe somebody that you work with. They're coming in, they're wanting to make an offer, but it's something that you're not interested in. And they want to build something. They want to build something, but you just can't see it right now. Maybe you will in time, but right now the energy is showing up as something that you aren't seeing. It's almost like I'm too busy building my own castle. Oh yeah, with your money and finances over here, you're too busy building your own castle at the moment. And you can't really be bothered. I feel like when it comes to love and emotions right now, you're just not in the place for new stuff to come in right now. You're not ready to go to new levels. You're just kind of focusing on your own work, your own money, your own emotional situations right now, which is fine. Okay, Cancer, what is your advice? Oh, we got two. Okay, oneness is my true nature. Oneness is my true nature. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. When I'm connected to my joyful presence. So moving forward, if you're holding on to something, think about how you can let it go. If you're holding on to heartbreak, maybe that's why you don't want to move forward right now. Maybe there's some resentment or anger that needs to be processed. Allow that to fall away. Okay? That's when you attract the support from the universe. Okay. Thank you, Cancer. Okay, let's look at Pisces. Pisces. What have we got for Pisces, Spirit? Pisces. Okay. Let's pull starseed energy. Cracked open. Rock bottom and surrender to the alchemy of life. All right, so you may be feeling pretty low right now, Pisces. Rock bottom just gives you a chance to reevaluate, right? And open up more to what's around. Okay. So financially, we have the Page of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Swords. Okay. This Page of Swords, he's running with scissors. There's curiosity about something when it comes to finance or, material things on one level. Like, one part of you is really curious, you wanna look into something, and then the other part of you is the Four of Pentacles. You're holding something back, you're very concerned, um, and maybe penny pinching right now, right? When it comes to your finances, because there's this overall fear of losing everything. You've got the Ten of Swords. This is that rock bottom energy. This is that rock bottom energy. Some of you might feel like you're in that right now. So you feel like you need to grasp at everything. You need to grasp at, every last penny. Maybe you feel like you don't understand your situation very well because it is the Page. It's a young kind of um, what's the word I'm looking for? When you don't, an inexperienced. It feels like an inexperienced energy. So maybe it's something that you don't quite understand very well, finances, right? Or whatever it is that you're looking into or wanting to accomplish right now when it comes to the physical plane. But the Page of Swords is curious, right? And I feel like that's a little bit of advice. Allow yourself to be more curious rather than afraid right now. Okay. Um, thoughts, thoughts and communication. So the mind, you've got the Two of Wands, the Emperor, and the Nine of Wands. You're like up a ladder, you got nowhere to go. Two of Wands. It's a stuck, Two of Wands is a stuck energy. You're stuck in control, is what I feel like. There's this need to control. So a little bit in the thoughts right now, you're a lot in your head about control because the Two of Wands is like a stuck feeling. You're stuck in the need to control, in the need to know every little thing right now. And the Nine of Wands, oh, your Nine of Wands is saying that, "Aren't you tired of doing that yet? Aren't you tired of doing that yet?" Like, you're gonna wear yourself out. You've gotten to the top of this ladder, now there's nowhere else to go, right? So, the encouragement right now is to let go of some of this need to be in control because you're grasping really hard at something. Um, and the more you do that, the harder it's gonna be for the energy to flow, okay? So when it comes to, why can't I remember? Okay, spiritually, you have the Page of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. So spiritually, something needs to be laid to rest. Because we have the Four of Swords here. So definitely, we're talking about energy work, spirituality. This is a meditation card. Okay, rest. Rest and self-care is what you need. You're juggling too much. You're trying to do too many things. It's making you feel stuck. It's making you feel um, like, you know what it is? It's like the more fear you have and the less control you have, the more you feel like you have to grasp at things, Pisces. And I feel like that's where you are right now. You've got too many things you're trying to keep in the air, and you think that you can do it all. You think that you have to do it all, that you have to be in control. But you can only get so far with that energy before you burn yourself out. And the spiritual side here is saying it's time to lay some of this to rest. It's time to nurture yourself, pour love into yourself, and take a break. Take a break. Okay. So when it comes to the heart, we've got King of Wands, Five of Wands, and Judgment. So relationships, we've got the King of Wands here with the Five of Wands. So I do feel like there is some kind of conflict with a King of Wands type. Okay. So it doesn't have to be male, but it is male. So a masculine part of somebody. So the King of Wands also wants to be in control. The King of Wands is um the boss. He's kind of like my way or the highway type person, okay? And there's headbutting here because I see you also as the emperor, okay? So the two of you might be really butting heads lately, and it's over judgment. So it's basically like, my way is the correct way. No, my way is the right way. This is how we're going to handle the situation. No, this is how we're going to handle the situation. It's like everybody is all over the place and really not communicating well either. Because I don't think you're clear on where you want to go or what you want to do. And um, this person might be, but you guys are not on the same page and you right at the moment can't work together. There's too much judgment of the other party from both sides. So everybody's thinking that the other person is wrong and not ready to come to the table right now. Okay. So the advice here is work on that judgment, see where you can come and meet in the middle. Okay. What else can we get for Pisces, please? Pisces. Advice for Pisces, please. Whoop. Okay, there's a couple there. Aha. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. That's this Four of Swords. They need to meditate. Okay? Mindful moments, creating those throughout the day. And then there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. There's a stream of love supporting my dreams. You don't have to hold on to them and put them in a cage. Let them go, let them out into the world, and they will flourish with the amount of work that you put into it and the trust that you allow the universe to help you with as well. Okay? Okay. Thank you, Pisces. Okay, now we're moving on to air signs. Air signs, air signs. We're going to start with Gemini. I'm a Gemini, so I hope I don't throw it off. Because I cannot read for myself at all. Okay. Gemini, what do we got? Gemini energy. All right. So let's get our star family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. So Gemini is being reminded right now that you're not alone. You're part of a much larger group, and to call in help if you feel like you need assistance, okay? You have to give permission in order for them to help. Okay. So financially, we've got the Hermit with the Knight of Cups and the Five of Wands. So I'll show you guys the Hermit with the Knight of Cups. and the Five of Wands. So some of you could work at home, work for yourself. Um, the Hermit sometimes in the home. Um, there is some kind of conflict here though with the Five of Wands, with the finance or like real world earth kind of things, tangible elements. There's a lot of emotion around it. A lot of emotion about finances right now, but I don't see it being a negative thing. I see you kind of nurturing that, okay, with the Hermit, like following your intuition when it comes to um, your next steps, okay, that's what you need to be doing instead of trying to confuse yourself and getting overwhelmed in your emotions, okay, with that Knight of Cups. It's like the need to be. Oh, are you a Gemini also? Oh my gosh, Queen of Swords, me too. Okay, hang on, let me get a water. It's like a need to, oh, you know what? Put yourself first. There's a need to put yourself first. When it comes to the decision makings about your money, about your whatever, it's the Knight of Cups. Come at it from an emotional standpoint. Where are you? Because we we're air signs. We think so much with our head. We're always in our head. It's they want you to come down into your heart a little bit more in order to make that decision. Don't fight between your head and your heart here. Okay? And the Hermit's saying follow your light, you're going to get it. So follow your light wherever you're being led when it comes to your finances right now. Okay? It's not really up or down, good or bad. It's just kind of steady, just as she goes right now, is what I'm seeing. Okay. There's just like internal conflict between your head and your heart. But it looks fine. Okay. This is thoughts. Now, in the thoughts, Gemini, we're having some trouble. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Devil. So there is some toxicity in the mind, and I feel like you are in a lack mindset, okay, feeling out in the cold. Now, when I'm hearing thoughts now, I'm hearing communication as well. So for some of you, this could have to do with communication. You're out in the cold because we have Eight of Wands when it comes to a communication of some kind that you feel like you need. Okay? That's one way to look at that. Another way is you're bombarding yourself with thoughts of lack. Your self-communication is toxic right now. Okay? It needs to be cleaned up. Did I show you the Eight of Wands? Eight of Wands there. Yeah. Toxic mindset needs to be cleaned up. We need to move away from that. Okay. Maybe we'll come back to that. Energetically looks good. We've got the Queen of Wands, which is like being in your power, right? The Nine of Pentacles is an independent energy. You're like an independent queen. You're like an independent queen. You've got your own thing going. And Temperance is coming up too. So you look pretty balanced right now. Things are mixing. Let's see what else. Energetic. spiritually. Independent, self-made. Yeah, you're kind of just doing your own thing right now. Then it's working out. It's working out. That temperance, 50-50 energy coming in. Okay, and then emotions. So we got the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Wands, and the World. So there's this, okay, there's this search for emotional fulfillment. There's a search for emotional fulfillment here, or a wish fulfillment. And I feel like it's overburdening. It's something that you're carrying that is too heavy right now. It's too heavy and it's time to let it go. It's time to bring an end to that feeling, relationship, situation, whatever it is around this energy of the heart. Um, there's this burden. Oh, you know what it is? I'm feeling like it is like, when I get this, I'll be happy, or when this happens, then I'll feel so much better, or I'll have emotional satisfaction when this happens. And it's all of these ifs that we carry around. And I feel like the world is turning on that. The little recipe box is closing. Um, Also learning lessons about what really is emotional satisfaction for us. What can we put down in order to be more satisfied emotionally? Okay, is what I'm hearing for Gemini as well. So, what have you learned lessons about? What have you been carrying that you can put down for that ultimate emotional satisfaction? Because that's wanting to come in right now. But there are some things that need to be let go of. And I feel like it's the mind. That's where all this stuff is. Everything else is kind of just like, just going along on its little path, but the mind is being the devil right now. What's the advice for Gemini? What is the advice for Gemini, please? No. Gemini, what's the advice? Girl, are we gonna have any advice? Whoa. Okay. Oh my gosh, Gemini. Okay, happiness is my birthright. So joy, happiness, getting out of that mindset. My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. And I feel like that's so important for us when we're stuck in our heads, okay? We don't want to manifest a 5 of Pentacles. So we don't want to constantly give it energy. The more energy and intention I bring to my faith, the more fearless and free I am. Oh, that hurt. My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Okay, so they're really talking about what's going on in here, because right now in our mind we've got some turbulence going. Everything seems to be going pretty well, so we want to keep that going, put down some of these overburdensome thoughts, and maybe start thinking more positively so that we don't start creating the fears that we have. Okay, thank you, Gemini. Okay, and remember to ask your star family for help with that as well, because we did get that one. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Okay. Let me get... So Aquarius, you're getting I'm sorry, defenselessness, riding past wrongs, and uprooting. Okay. So maybe there's an apology coming in for you, or you will be apologizing to somebody. Okay. So when it comes to the physical plane or work, finances, you've got the Five of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Swords. Okay. There's a business partnership or a work situation that is stressing you out. It's not working. There's too much conflict, maybe even too much competition when it comes to the work environment, somebody you work with, some kind of situation, something you're trying to do, whatever resonates, however it fits for your story. Okay. And it's time to walk away from that. It's time to walk away from anything that's conflicting when it comes to money, work, situation. And I feel like because it's Two of Cups, it has to do with another person or another business entity or um, something like that, right? So it's the Two of Cups. There's another energy here that you have conflict with, and it's time to walk away from it. So if it's conflict at job or conflict with a person at work, maybe they'll be walking away. Either way, that it's time to move to calmer ground with that situation. Okay. When it comes to your thoughts, we've got the Three of Cups, the Death card, Three of Cups, Death, and the Four of Cups. It's time to pay attention to positivity and joy. It's time to pay attention to things that are wanting to come forward, that are happy and joyful, thought-wise. Don't dwell. Okay. I'm seeing the Three of Cups is like celebrations and joy, and the Death card is fear of that, like not allowing that to come into your mind. And the Four of Cups is just pushing it away. It's overlooking these good opportunities in your mind. So there's like this grasping onto negativity that's happening right now, Aquarius. Okay. A grasping of negativity that needs to be let go of. Then when it comes to your spiritual stuff, we've got Eight of Cups, Ace of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. So finding what works for you is going to allow you to find what you're looking for. Okay? Because we've got the Ace of Wands here in the middle. So there's like this aha moment. There's this bright idea, new opportunity that's coming from forward spiritually for you. Okay. So energetically, spiritually, when it comes to your journey, you're trying to find yourself. You're trying to find all the puzzle pieces and put everything together. It's like everything coming together for you finally with this one piece, okay? One or two pieces. We got 8 of Cups, 10 would be the emotional satisfaction, and we have the 10 Pentacles also here, so 2 tens. So you're moving in that direction. So that's really good. Something that's been bothering you on an energetic plane is coming to an end, and you're getting some new energy coming in. That's going to be fulfilling and really bring you closer to everything that you wanted. And then when it comes to your emotions, love situations, we have the Two of Swords and the Tower and the Hierophant. I feel like with this energy, there's like a decision that needs to be made about a commitment, because we have the Hierophant down here and the Tower being in the middle. It's a shocking decision. It's not necessarily one that you are wanting to make. Yeah, there's a block in this. There's a block in your connection when it comes to another person. Um, and I feel like you want to make a decision that's kind of shocking. It could be, kind of maybe an end to the relationship. Maybe that's what this spiritual walking away is. Okay. Um, for some of you. But there's a conversation that needs to be had that's shocking with um, somebody who you are committed to, or somebody who you are, yeah, in a relationship with. Um, Hierophant can be marriage too. So this is like a committed situation that needs to make a choice or decision. There's new information. There's something you need to decide, and you're aware of it. You are avoiding it. Okay? So let's see what we can get for Aquarius. For advice, please, Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. Okay. So I think that rounds that out really well. There's something that you need to communicate with this person, and maybe tuning into your heart beforehand is going to help you um, find the right words to deliver in a way where it's not as shocking, right? Okay. Thank you, Aquarius. Okay. Let's move on to Libra. Okay, Libra. Okay. Okay, Libra friends. You're kind of stuck right now. Need a change of perspective when it comes to your finances. You have the Hangman right in the middle. Okay. So we've got the Hangman there. Someone just rang my doorbell, and I'm just gonna let it go. I don't know who that could be. Um, Hanged Man, you need a change of perspective when it comes to your um, financial situation. And I feel like you have the Knight of Wands on the top here. I feel like maybe it's because your change of perspective needs to be more grounded. Um, oh, really quickly, hang on, let's grab this to see. Big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, and inspired ideas. Big picture. Okay, be more big picture right now. Okay, because we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands bounces around, never really stays in more than one place for very long. And that's what I'm seeing here. So maybe you kind of have a tendency to jump from job to job or situation to situation financially. Hang on just a second. Haley, what's that? Can you bring it in here? Really? Oh, can you bring them? Sorry. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that was so nice. Yep, it is. Okay, so sorry about that. I ordered candles from love you girl. I ordered candles last week from 1111 Tarot. So if you don't know who that is, go look at her channel and subscribe. And anyway, they were lost, so they lost in the mail. Now they're back. So I need to email her because I emailed her today. Okay, Knight of Wands. Anyway, back to you and your finances, Libra. All over the place a little bit. A need to have a change of perspective because you've been bouncing back and forth from one thing to the other. And we have the Emperor here. So you need to bring it down, ground it down, maybe slow down a little bit and not jump around as much as you have been. Okay. Maybe keep one train of thought and really follow that train out to where you can put down some roots and be successful. Okay. So there is the financial piece. Now, thoughts, thoughts and communication, thoughts and communication. Okay. So you've got a choice or decision that needs to be made, and it's financial. Okay. So your mind's on your money right now. What's that? My mind's on my money and my money's on my mind. Um, that's where you're at right now because you also have the King of Pentacles. So this is also the need to be more grounded in your thoughts. So your thoughts need a place. They need a direction right now. You need to make a choice. And it's choosing choosing what you think would be more successful and not bouncing around all over the place. Okay. When it comes to spiritually, you've got the Ace of Cups. So there's a new opportunity here for self-love. There's an opportunity for self-love to fill up your cup spiritually. Take advantage of that. Choose you, decide to do that. You've been feeling stuck, I'm seeing, because we have the Two of Wands here. So there is a little bit of a stuck energy when it comes to you energetically. You've been feeling kind of maybe stuck between a rock and a hard place, not really sure where to go. But you feel like there's energy building, right? Because you're coming up as a Knight of Wands over here. So you have this energy building where you want to start moving around and doing different things, but you just don't know what at the moment. So just take a breath, slow down, and get grounded. And we have the Three of Cups. So as well as going out and getting grounded, filling up your own cup, go and celebrate, do something with others, do something fun that makes you come alive. Okay, that's your advice right now for Libra. Get out of your head, go and have some fun, and really get into the heart space. Okay. Now, when it comes to romance, we've got the Ten of Cups in the middle. So at the core, romantically right now, you're looking really good. A lot of emotional satisfaction. Um, and you have the Ten of Pentacles as well. So family and community looking good. So all of your emotional situations are looking really good. But you do have the Three of Swords coming up. The Three of Cups and the Three of Swords. Okay. So everything's looking really, really good right now. And with the Three of Swords, I'm feeling like it's a recovery because these other two cards are so positive. The Three of Swords is a recovery. So it would be like in reverse. You are recovering from something, maybe in your relationship that didn't work well, because you've got two tens here. So you've just come out of something that was pretty turbulent, okay? But things are looking really good right now. Things are looking up for you in your relationship in matters of the heart, okay? So don't focus on that stuff that didn't work. Don't focus on the pain and the Three of Swords. Focus on where you can take the relationship and move it forward, because it does look like things are starting to iron out. Okay. And then Libra, what is the advice for Libra? Okay. The presence of love will always cast out fear. The presence of love will always cast out fear. So things are working right now in your relationship. Presence of love will always cast out fear. Focus on love rather than the fear. Okay. Same thing with your financial situation. Don't focus on what isn't working. Focus on what you can do to help your situation and stick to that one thing and really get good at it. Okay? And some grounded energy right now. Okay, Libra, thank you. So now we're moving on to earth signs. So Taurus is coming up. So Taurus, what does Taurus need? Taurus's current energy and advice, please. Okay. So let's start with the starseed message. So you have star brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. Beautiful. Protection. So you're really protected right now. Loyalty and trust as well. Okay, financially for Taurus, you are you're doing pretty well right now. We've got the Six of Cups at your core. Six of Cups. Financial Six of Cups. I feel like you're going to get like an offer of some kind. Somebody's going to come forward with something, maybe somebody who you've worked with before, or somebody who yeah, it's somebody that you've worked with before and had success with, because you have the King of Pentacles above that. Okay, so it's like somebody is coming forward again from your past who you've worked with, and they're going to say, hey, you want to work with me, or you want to, have this offer. There's kindness coming forward with this person. But you have the Tower down here as your advice card. So, the advice for that would be not to fear change. Don't resist the change that's going to come with this, because it does look like a good situation. It looks like something that is reciprocal, right? Something that will be energy flowing both ways really well. And you have the King of Pentacles with that. So it's going to be financially rewarding. Okay. And this could come, like I said, from a boss or a person who you've worked with in the past. Okay. When it comes to your mind, you've got the Ten of Swords here. So there's like a feeling like you are overthinking something. Okay, there's an overthinking, there's like a self-sabotage happening here. And it's based off of an Ace of Cups, situation. Something happened emotionally that caused you to really go into your mind. You like went into a tailspin and you feel like you're kind of at rock bottom. Okay. But you're getting the Strength card here. So they're wanting you, Spirit wants you to go ahead and start working your way up the ladder. Okay. Start moving back up when it comes to raising your vibration. This is a personal mastery card. This is you're stronger than you think you are. So don't give credence to these thoughts that say you're no good, you can't do it, whatever. Okay, you can. And that's the Tower too here. So don't give into the fear, okay, of change. Change is constant. It will happen. So just allow that. Okay? Just allow it. Don't grasp on. Okay, when it comes to spiritually, you have the Two of Cups. So I like this for spiritual stuff because this is like your ego and your higher self coming together. So that looks really good. There's curiosity. There's curiosity about your spiritual journey right now. Okay. And maybe you're learning a lot right now about a new subject when it comes to spirituality. And I think maybe for some of you, it could be meditation, like different types of meditation, how to meditate. Maybe you're scheduling that into your schedule more. Okay. But whatever that is, it's bringing together your ego and your higher self. You're having some more integration right now. And it has to do with your curiosity. And I'm hearing also, remember to be curious instead of fearful. Okay. Move into like, what if this happens and it turns out better than I expected? Okay. So maybe shift into that perspective as well. And then when it comes to relationships, I'm seeing, okay, the Three of Wands here in the core. So there's planning, there's thinking about plans. Where do you want to go with this relationship? Okay. Um, and the Four of Wands is coming up above that. So there is already stability here. There is a good relationship, a good situation already at its core for you to move forward with. I think you're just looking at right now, where do I want to take this relationship? Where do I want to go? Do I want marriage? Do I want the kids? Do I want the house and all of the things? Okay. And the Queen of Cups is coming up with that. So this person that you're in a relationship with could be an extremely nurturing person, very emotionally balanced, easy to communicate with. Okay. But also that could be you, and that could be the energy that you need to be presenting as well when it comes to moving forward. Follow your intuition, follow your heart. What does it say? What do you think? Okay. What do you feel when it comes to your plans and decisions and moving forward? But that ship's coming in. You're gonna move forward with this person, and it looks really good. It looks really good. Just keep following your intuition, keep following your heart. Okay, Taurus, advice. Advice for Taurus, please. Oh, I got two. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. So I feel like that's what you're working on. You've got curiosity about meditation right now and more spiritual subjects. And then also my vibes speak louder than my words. My vibes speak louder than my words. So you're kind of allowing right now your energy to speak for you when you walk into a room, and I can see that with your Two of Cups. You've got integration coming, so that looks really good. Okay, Taurus, thank you so much. All right, Virgo. Okay, we're on the Virgo, friends. Virgo, Virgo. What does your current energy look like, Virgo? Okay. So, let's pull one of these star seeds. Loosen your grip. Coping mechanisms, density, addiction, and let God in. So that's your starseed message for today. Okay, Virgo, what's going on with finances or work? We've got the Chariot, the Page of Pentacles, and the Empress. Something brand new is going on when it comes to work. I feel like you've recently moved away from a different job, a different financial situation. You moved victoriously away from something, okay? You decided you were going to take the risk of moving on, okay? And we got the Page of Pentacles here. So now you're brand new to something. You're new to something. You're learning as you go. You're planting new seeds for yourself financially. And I do see you being successful. You have the Empress. You are understanding your power. You know who you are. Okay. And you are going to nurture these seeds and help them to grow. So right now, there might not be a lot of growth happening because you're planting the seeds. You're in the planting stage, right? And you're in the nurturing stage. So that is in the process of being birthed, but I do think that you will be successful, okay? You are the recipe for success. So you're planting those seeds and you're going to be successful. When it comes to your thoughts, you are thinking about money because we do have the 10 of Pentacles. So this is what you're thinking about. You want the things. You want everything. The whole enchilada. The whole enchilada. Okay. You want everything. And you've really been controlling your thoughts. We have the King of Swords. So you're wanting to be in control. Well, I'm getting two things. So some of you really want to be in control real bad. And you want to control circumstances and situations. But others of you are learning how to better control your thoughts because we have the star on the bottom of that. Okay. So we're learning how to better control our thoughts and there's healing around that, which is going to allow the energy to come in for this everything that you're wanting. Okay. For this everything. Allow that healing to come in. Yeah. Okay. When it comes to spiritually, you've got the strength. So your vibration. Oh, great. My AirPods are dead. I'm hoping my sound will still keep going. Your vibration is going up right now. You're raising your vibration, okay? And I feel like it's coming from a wounded situation. It's coming from a place of, um, I I keep fighting, um, I can't fight, maybe building, better boundaries, right? Having some better boundaries. Um, and I feel like for others of you, you've just had enough. You've been out in the cold, you feel like you've been ignored, in some way. Maybe you feel like you've been ignored by your spirit team. Whatever it is, that's changing with this idea that you are protected. Maybe you're protecting yourself, you're building your own strength. Um, and you're getting stronger every day. You're letting go of this, lack mentality and energy. You're letting go of this lack energy, okay? You've been feeling beat up, but it's time. You're turning around. You're turning it around. And then emotionally right now, I feel like there could be a new relationship because you have the Knight of Swords in the center. So it could be somebody coming through right now for you. Um, Oh, yeah, because you also have the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is new, putting energy into something. You might have recently had a communication come up from somebody that was a surprise, right? Um, I feel like this person may have had a change of mind. So they might have been out of your life or whatever, and then they come back in because the Knight of Swords sometimes is impulsive and changes their mind back and forth. And the Page of Cups is a surprise message. So you could have gotten a surprise message from somebody recently. And the Five of Cups is coming up with that as to say, um, they're regretful. They're regretful, but also not to focus on what didn't work. Of course, you have the free will, you get to choose. But when this person is coming back in, um, don't focus on what didn't work. Um, as long as they're coming forward with a new energy, right? As long as they're coming forward, not trying to be in control, not trying to run around and do all the things that they were doing before. Okay. So make sure that they're not presenting this same old same. Okay. And then move forward cautiously if you want to. But I do see a message coming forward from somebody. Okay. Now let's get advice. Now I lost my place. Were we on Virgo? I think we were on Virgo. Hopefully. Either that or I skipped Taurus. But I think we're on Virgo. This is the longest live I've ever done. My energy's kind of going. Virgo. Whoop. Okay, you got two. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. Realign with love. That's speaking of your spiritual situation. You have been feeling down and you're realigning with love right now. That's the Strength card. That's your energy vibration raising, right? And then I surrender to a power greater than me. Yeah, there's a lot of changes going on for you right now, spiritually and energetically. I feel like financially too. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Virgo. I think that was Virgo. Sorry, guys. Oh, I can see here. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11. It was Virgo. Yay. Okay, Capricorn. Capricorn, what is your energy looking like? Capricorn, what does it look like? Okay, let's get activated Earth. Power places, ley lines. Trust where you're led. So trust where you're being led is coming up. Trust where you're being led. So right now, financially, Capricorn, are we there? Okay. Sorry, guys, it said couldn't connect. There's definitely been a conflict. I feel like maybe burning the candle at both ends. You're tired and it's time to take a rest. It's time to have better boundaries around your work. Okay? Um, yeah, and it's like in this card here, she's like fighting off all of the things, is what it looks like to me. It's a need to really pay attention to yourself, your inner self. What are you saying? What do you need? Okay. What are your emotions telling you about your financial situation? It's time to um, realize what it is you need to push more on and what you can stop doing for right now. Okay. Because the Nine of Wands is like the wounded warrior, but also somebody who perseveres. Like they keep going, they keep going, they keep going. But maybe it's time to evaluate where you're pushing and what's working and what's not. Okay. All right. When it comes to thought, your thoughts right now are majorly on change, fear of change. Um, Fear of change because there's something you've put a lot of work into with the Seven of Pentacles here. You've put a lot into something. You feel like you've put a lot of yourself into something, a lot of your energy, and you're afraid of change. You're afraid it's not going to work the way that you wanted. But the Four of Wands is coming up here saying, yes, it is. It's going to be fine. It's going to be something to celebrate. So whatever you are spending a lot of time thinking about is going to work out for you. It's going to be fine. The Four of Wands is coming up here with that. So um, it'll be something to celebrate. Also, it's the 11/11, so it's divinely orchestrated. Okay, so sometimes things have to fall away. Sometimes things don't work out exactly as we had in our mind, but it's always for our highest good. Okay. Spiritually, pouring into ourselves, Page of Cups. You might get a message from a ancestor or a spirit guide. Okay. I feel like spiritually you've been getting more balanced. You have the Justice card. Things have been balancing out. Maybe your what am I hearing? It's like a whatever it is that you need to work on in order to hear your spirit guides better, or your team, or your past loved ones, right? To get those messages. Something about your vibration is looking really good right now, and you're going to get a message. Also, self-care is really important right now. Okay. King of Swords, be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself. Don't try to control the messages either. Don't try to control too much of your spiritual path. Let it on matters of the heart. I'm seeing working on something, moving forward. We've got the Wheel of Fortune here and the Three of Pentacles. So you're working on moving forward emotionally, but I'm not sure because we have the Devil card here. I'm not sure if what you're working okay, for some of you, you are still trying to be in control. You're trying to control situations. You want things to look just a certain way, okay? And you're not allowing the wheel to turn. For others of you, you are working with your person. You've been working with your person to start moving the wheel forward for recovery of whatever this toxicity is in your relationship. Okay, I'm definitely seeing that was there. If it's still there, focus on what you can work on together in order to get this wheel turning, to get it moving forward. And that would be probably not focusing so much on the past. And for you, also not wanting trying not to be in control, trying not to be the one that has to be in control and having it look just this way, okay? So for Capricorn, when it comes to love right now, really work on um, collaboration rather than dictation. I don't know, that just popped in my head. Rather than dictating where it's going and how it's going and when, um, work with your person, work with the situation, um, so that you can get rid of this toxicity. Okay. Allow that recovery. I'm hearing holding on to grudges. Don't don't hold on to the grudges. Let them go. Let it fall away. Allow that wheel to turn. Okay. All right, Capricorn, let's see what your advice is for today. Capricorn's advice. Obstacles are detours in the right direction. Obstacles or detours in the right direction. I feel like that is something that your mind is on right now. That's something that you need to work on. Okay. Just rethinking about how you view what's not working. Okay. So they're detours in the right direction, Spirit says. Okay. Thank you, Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. I really appreciate all of the time that you put into being here with me and watching. Uh, Definitely let me know in the comments what you think. This was new. I'll try again next week and see what we can get. I'm not going to be live tomorrow. I know I said I would be, but I'm just going to film that. My neck is just, it's hurting too much and I don't feel like being on live 2 days in a row. So Tuesday's video will be probably up on Wednesday. And that's it. If you would like a personal reading, go ahead and check out my description box and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.